Hello there, and welcome to Minnie and the Boomer. This
Hi.
is episode
Seven.
something.
Eight.
7 or 8.
Because you named last episode 6 and you still haven't changed it.
Because it wasn't episode 6?
No, we have 2 episode 6s.
You're not very close to your microphone.
Oh, no, not very close.
There you go. A little closer.
Hello.
Scooch. There we go.
I
Look
scooched.
at that. Yeah, so this is Jason the Boomer, and with me as always is...
Matt the Minnie.
Right, exactly. We've been on a bit of a sabbatical, wouldn't you say, Matt?
Yeah.
Yeah. Or maybe just a long break.
Yeah.
It's been, what, 3 weeks?
3 weeks, yeah.
Least.
Month today, actually, I think.
Oh, is it today?
Yeah. Or Monday.
This episode's a special episode.
We're filming in front of a live studio audience.
That's correct. We're filming in front of a live studio audience. Can you tell us who's here, Matthew?
We have here Myriam.
Oh, and who is Myriam?
She's my girlfriend of 2 months.
Oh my God, 2 months.
She has been the biggest fan of Minnie and the Boomer.
Has she been providing you with her critiques?
Yeah, but she hasn't listened to episode 6/7.
6 or 7 or
no,
7?
7.
We'll call it 7 for the sake of clarity for our listeners.
Yeah.
Good. And she likes it overall.
I think so.
She's kind of nodding almost imperceptibly.
Yeah.
But she seems to be yes. She's yes. No,
Yes.
a little more emphatic now. She was very adamant that she didn't want to be mentioned during this podcast or talked to. So we've already broken 2 of those rules, of the 2 rules that there were. This is embarrassing. I apologize. Oh, I talked to her again. Oh boy.
Yeah. So let's talk about Sorel. I guess.
Sure. What's up?
What
What do you want to talk about specifically about Sorel?
Are you excited to move there?
I'm not moving to Sorel. Are you?
What are you doing?
Can you keep it down, please? Sorry. Apparently, Myriam is making all kinds of noise here. No, it's my other son, Jeremy, who
the one who
does not want to
refuses to be on the show.
It's like, why would I
You want to
be
be
on
on this one?
You want to be on my game show,
You want to be on this episode?
my video gaming channel.
Pull out the other mic. He's on this episode now.
No, I don't think he is. Yeah, he's got
Where do you have to go?
I'll tell you where he has to go. That's a whip sound, meaning he's got to go see his girlfriend.
What the heck does that mean?
Nothing at all.
Cool. Okay, bye.
You know what? You're an hilarious person, Jason.
Why, thank you, Jeremiah. I heard you were a bullfrog.
He wasn't no, that's not.
It's a song. Joy to the World by Three Dog Night. Jeremiah was a bullfrog. He was a good friend of mine. He never had a single word to say, but he helped to drink my wine. Joy to the world, all the boys and girls. Joy to the fishes in the deep blue sea. Joy to you and me.
And Myriam has fallen asleep.
So tell me about Saint-Anne de Sorel. We're actually moving.
Saint-Anne de Sorel. I'm sorry. I'm excited to have my little basement area. My girlfriend's gonna be
Here you go.
living with us, hopefully, because she's going to.
What? This is the first I'm hearing of this. Who? What?
Really?
What I understood was she was moving in and you were finding an apartment.
Oh yeah. Well, that's what I meant. That's. Oh yeah. Sorry, miscommunication here. Sorry. Jeremy, do you want an apartment with me in Sorel?
Dude, I don't know, man.
You guys are very, very close together.
Hey, Matt, what's up?
We're sharing one
You ever
mic.
heard of ASMR?
Oh God! All right, get out of here. We're not
Wow,
here.
that was something
That was
a
an
father never
adventure.
wants to have to see, but that was great. Thanks a lot for that.
What do you mean me?
Thanks, Matt.
Wait.
Oh God!
ASMR is not a sexual thing.
I didn't say it was.
Sometimes it
What did you
is.
say?
I said it was something your father didn't want to hear or see.
ASMR?
You don't
Are
have
we-
a mic. This is very confusing for
Are
the
we
listener.
gonna cut this part out?
Asthma? Do you like asthma?
It's asthma
Asthma?
because there's no 2 S's, my guy.
Asthma. You're right.
Asthma.
Makes sense.
No.
Asthma is depends on the people.
Okay.
That
Oh,
affects
yeah.
the other
All right.
people.
Bye.
You
Bye.
gotta
Oh.
You gotta be on the show.
No.
Leave me on the show, man.
No. Not interesting. You don't have enough
Go listen
followers
to
on
your
YouTube.
song, Jeremiah.
Talking
Go there,
about
just
song.
set up in your. No, I'll tell you.
talking about
So
songs.
let's continuing with wait.
Oh.
Let's finish with Sorrel. So you're excited about it because you think you have an entire apartment.
Well, practically.
Practically,
I have most of a basement.
practically.
I have like a quarter of it.
I'd say your bedroom is about a
quarter.
sixth.
Don't take this away from me.
Okay, it's a full quarter. It's a full quarter.
Well, let's say Jeremy's room is mine too. It's a quarter.
Oh wow, you're taking your
He's not
squatting and
he's
taking
not
Jeremy's
He's
room.
not sleeping there. He's not.
We don't know. We don't know. Life has a funny way of throwing curveballs.
Yeah.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does.
Good
Good or bad, curveballs nonetheless.
You're excited to
and you can take that
redo.
to the bank.
What are you doing? You on your phone during this show?
He is chastising his girlfriend,
That's what I thought.
and she'll make sure it takes care of it. Oh, now he's mouthing "I love you" and doing a heart sign. You're such a pushover.
Well, yeah. You're excited to renovate the place.
Oh, it's gonna be a blast! I can't wait
Yeah.
to tear walls down and put walls up. And
You gonna bring water this time?
huh?
You remember?
I always bring water.
Oh, yeah, it was Michelle. Yeah.
Always bring water. Yeah.
Yeah. That was.
That was a funny story. I don't know if we're going to ostracize anybody by telling that story, but
Well, but
I'll tell it
they don't
anyways.
Oh yeah, he does.
Eric does, but Eric was there, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was there. He was
So-
there at the end. Brought us.
What happened?
A&W.
No, he did not. We ate. We went to Dagwoods and ate. Remember afterwards?
Oh yeah.
So what happened
I don't want
was
to go tennis.
my brother-in-law or Matthew's uncle decided to buy a cottage about an hour and a half away from here. You go through Montreal and drive up and around. And he needed some help in doing some demolition work inside the house. So Matthew and I got up very early on a Saturday at like 6 or 6:30 in the morning. We got there for 8. And we worked until 12. And during the course of that entire time, he, of course, had no electricity, no running water, and didn't think to bring any water or anything to eat or anything. So we were very parched 4 hours after working and pulling down walls, and we just left.
yeah.
We said, we're out of here. And I took my son to Dagwoods, and I said, if you ever ask somebody to help you, you get them pizza and you get him something to drink. That's just,
Yeah.
I'm not
sense.
knocking Michel. I mean, he just didn't think of it. He probably had a lot in his mind, but generally speaking, you want to make sure that the people that have driven an hour and a half to help you, or tell them, hey, I'm not supplying anything. Why don't you come on up and help me to demo my...
For free.
Yeah. Anyhow.
Oh, and a funny story. When we went to go sleep there once with the Des Hotel, I stepped on a plank.
Rattlesnake? Oh.
No, on a plank with a rusty nail. It went through my shoe, but it didn't get to my foot. And you were so mad.
Oh, outside.
Yeah, you were so mad. You're like, oh, we're gonna have to get a thing. And yeah, I was real scared.
Have you ever looked up lockjaw on the internet? After we're done here, look up lockjaw and you'll understand why I was so upset. It's a debilitating disease that's caused by non-tetanus shotted children.
Well,
and rusty nails.
I would have gotten the tetanus shot, but
it's too late. You can't have to get the tetanus shot before you get injured by a rusty nail. I don't actually know that, but it's good for my cause.
But anyways, yeah, that was. Why did we talk about that?
You were talking about if I was going to bring water when we did the demolition.
We're bringing the tank right to Saint Anne.
I don't know. Maybe the new owners want it.
Oh,
but if we don't, we'll build a new one, and it'll be even better.
Bob
and
Simple.
you can actually fit in it.
The Bob Simple.
Because you've grown about 3 feet since we built the second.
I wasn't 3 foot last time we did that.
Maybe 4.
Maybe, yeah.
Either way, you would sit in the front compartment and you couldn't close the lid. And that was back then.
I was like this.
With a crook neck?
Yeah. Ow, my neck just
head to the side. You have to verbalize what you're doing.
Yeah. It was more for...
She wasn't looking either. She's highlighting. She's being a very conscientious student and studying. While you, Matthew, goof off.
What are you doing? She won't speak.
You've told her not to speak, right?
All right. No, I told her she can speak.
No, I heard earlier you said, you can't say a word, shut up.
What?
Well, I think it's a really abusive relationship, and I'll talk to Myriam later. Because
what?
Nobody deserves...
Don't...
Nobody
say a word to have it.
What's that?
No, don't you.
Oh, she said a word.
All right.
And she said it in English. Oh, my God.
Because Myriam doesn't like talking in English. Because she's self-conscious about her vocals.
And that's understandable. Lots of people are. Especially women. I don't know why. I don't know why that. I'm not trying to be sexist. It's just I find women are more self-conscious about that type of thing. But you know what's funny? And I'm not speaking about you personally, but in general, when a woman who's French speaks English and has an accent on any movie you watch, the guys think it's attractive. Just, food for thought.
Oh,
like any movie, like what's it called? The Dinner for Schmucks.
Top Secret?
That was German, but any accent, even really, British, anything. If it's not an English, a North American accent, then men find it attractive.
Oh, I
so
didn't know
food
that.
for thought. So when maybe don't talk to women because you're like, oh my God, they'll think it. But I mean, lesbians and straight men. Anyways,
that's where you thrive.
that's her comfort zone.
Yep. Speaking of music or songs.
Oh, were we?
Yeah, with Jeremy. You said.
Oh yes.
I have started a little thing with Ben and Theo.
And we want to expand on thing.
We're making music. Well,
band? You formed a band? What's the name of the band?
Well, we're not a band. It's more like a Tribe Called Quest thing.
That's a band. That the band's name is.
Well, we don't
Tribe Called
play
Quest.
any music instruments. All like on
so
the
it's all
computer.
samples, but you're putting music, but you're just not playing an instrument using the keyboard.
Yeah.
That's still Pet Shop Boys.
I don't know what that is, but anyways, and
Cardigan Supplement Sex Machine.
Oh, true.
All the drums and their synthesizers were all computerized.
Oh.
The guitar and the bass were actual physical guitars and basses, but there have been many bands in history of, I guess in the last 30 years that have, like Depeche Mode. I don't know if there was any, Depeche Mode?
No.
You just like Erasure?
What?
Erasure?
What?
Erasure?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
What is that?
It's another band.
Oh.
They were not techno, but like very synthesizer-based bands.
Oh.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So what's the name of the band?
MBT.
Pardon?
MBT.
Wow, I couldn't even guess what that might mean. Motorized
Main
boat
battle
transport?
Tank. Main battle tank.
Or is it Matt, Benjamin, and Theo?
Yeah.
Wow, good one.
Yeah, thank you.
So we've gone from a Tribe Called Quest to.
I'm not comparing myself.
Let's just use our three names.
I didn't.
Who came up with that?
I did.
Yeah, because obviously M is first.
Yeah, that's fine. No, I'm playing with my.
Yeah, I don't want to know what the listeners don't want to know.
And me, Ben, and Theo have written 7 songs.
7. What's the name of one of them?
Shave.
Yeah. Is that like Dollar Shave Club? Some type of intro or
no
theme song for the? No?
She was there when we started writing it.
Yeah, was she impressed?
She can say you liked it, right? It was good.
Oh,
okay.
Yeah. She nodded very, very, very small nod, and then the eyebrows like, yeah, sure, it was great.
All right, I see how it is. Destroying the vibe already, huh? God, getting ready for that song.
Don't throw her under the bus, huh?
No, it's in a song where like all the girls walk into the where me, Ben, and Theo record, because they're there, they break up the vibe and the song stops. Like
Yoko Ono.
Yeah, she's breaking up the band.
Are there any expletives in the music that you're writing?
Not at all. Yeah, there's a lot.
Oh, because it can't be artistic unless you're swearing.
There's not that many, but it's just
you just said there was a lot. I mean, I'm trying to follow here.
Wait,
first you said no, then you said there were a lot. Now there's not many.
I'll find the lyrics. All right.
Oh, here we go. Oh. Nothing. She's just.
Funny, huh?
Funny.
Wait, let me give me a second.
Yeah, sure. I'm glad you're prepared once again.
Hey, I wasn't expecting to talk about this.
But you brought it up. Hey, speaking of music, we started a band, but I wasn't expecting to talk about this.
No, I was not at all expecting to.
We're not a band. We are 3 guys who sit around and make music. Do you have the lyrics?
Yeah, I'm not gonna tell them.
Oh, okay.
I don't. But in Shave, there's 2 swear words.
2 swear words.
I'm not
in
gonna
English or French.
English.
Why don't you swear in French? It'd be funnier.
Why do you want me to swear?
I don't want you to swear, but it'd be funnier in French
Oh.
if you rap in English and then you like insert a French tabarnak or colis.
Oh, yeah, maybe, but it doesn't rhyme.
Colis could rhyme with something. There's words that rhyme with tabernacle.
Yeah, but knack is not a word.
It's got to rhyme with it. The word doesn't have to be knack. It ends in knack.
Yeah, but I know, but no
Sack.
word. Okay.
Back.
All right.
Lack.
Alright.
Quack.
Slack. Pack. No,
Bat.
Bat.
Cat.
I don't think those rhyme.
They're close enough. I mean, you're in a rap song. I'm sure it's not the purity of the lyrics that are driving you towards this artistic venture.
All right.
So read me one line. Go.
All right. Oh god. All right.
Does it sound like this? As I combine, added to from the rhyme.
No. Oh wait, no, that's not the one I want to sing right now. Well, I don't want to.
Okay, then moving on.
I just read this and I'm like, oh, I can't read this here.
You know, your grandmother listens to this podcast,
Yeah.
right?
Oh man.
So
Sam,
apparently,
I didn't
Sama,
tell.
just so you know, your little baby grandson has begun writing. I'm guessing, is it rap music?
Yeah. Well, yeah, more or less.
Rap / is it like Lonely Island type of
Yeah.
stuff? So he started writing rap parodies, and apparently it is rife with expletives.
There's 3
Rife.
and a lot of sexual.
Can you in
Stuff.
innuendo or sexual
Innuendo.
You don't use any actual sexual explicit terms. You just use innuendo. Like, I'd like to take my skin boat to Tuna Town.
Stuff like that.
I'd like to ride the baloney pony.
Okay. All right. All right. You have any topics? You have anything to talk about?
No, you said, "Oh, Dad, let's do the podcast. I got all kinds of topics." Then we started. And you're like, "I don't have very many topics."
What's your top 5 restaurants? Fast food or like fancy?
Fast food or fancy? That's
Yeah.
only 2.
Well, no, but like any genre of restaurants. Like, what's your top 5?
Top 5 restaurants?
Yeah.
That's a very
Just answer the question.
very adolescent question.
Okay. I'm a Minnie, that's why.
I guess that's true.
Got him.
Well, you mean like, okay, so fast food that's like chain stores type of thing?
Yeah, just any restaurant. What's your top 5?
Il Martini, I like very much.
Okay. That's good.
31 degrees latitude, I like very much.
Oh, yeah. Shout out.
Shout out. Yep.
Yep.
Brand new. If anybody's ever been to Orchidée de Chine, and we're sad to hear just over a year ago that it closed its doors. 31 degrees latitude has opened with the same chef, the same owner, except it's just the woman, not her brother. Her brother's gone back to wherever he was from. And a few other staff members that, if you were regulars at Orchidée de Chine, you will recognize them. Edmund, Eva.
Then why'd they close?
Because
Tax fraud.
I think it was a really old building. The brother didn't want to be in the business anymore. It's a smaller venue.
But is that
So
the same place?
It's simplified.
Oh, okay. I thought it was the
It's
same
on
place.
Saint Laurent. Moving on.
Moving on.
Other favorite restaurants. I named 3.
Yeah.
And you want 5.
Like I said, it could be fast food.
5. That would be very.
Dagwoods.
That would be very juvenile of me to be like, "Oh,
Dagwoods.
McDonald's makes a great Shamrock Shake, brah, and don't forget about the McRib." Yeah, Dagwoods. I like the good kind of fast food Subway place.
Yeah.
I once took our cousin Eric, my cousin, not your cousin, Eric,
Yeah. I remember.
and he saw an old homeless woman's gooch.
Okay.
She was sitting on the sidewalk, just around the corner, and he happened to glance over, and he was like, "Wow, I will never get that image out of my head
Well,
ever." Apparently, his sexual prowess has plummeted since then, and that was like 2013. This occurred, right? I know, it's sad.
So, all right,
And my last, I like Harvey's, but it's a fast. I'm not a big fast food. Siam, I guess. That's not 5. Siam.
Okay.
But Dagwoods, oh my god! I mean, Have you ever taken your girlfriend to Dagwoods?
No, I don't have a car.
Has she ever gone to Dagwoods on her own?
Have you ever gone to Dagwoods?
Oh.
She
One
said no.
fine day, we will go to Dagwoods.
Well, she has a car, so I could borrow her car.
She has a car?
She has a car.
But neither of you have your license.
Audi A4?
So how are you going to...
Well, I get it in 2 weeks, right?
Oh, do you? It's a sure bet?
Well, no, but I'm hoping.
Mm.
You need to be hopeful.
You need to be hopeful.
What
else do you need to be prepared?
How do you think they won in Star Wars? On hope, all right?
And it was a New Hope, wasn't it?
This has been the...
Was that not what you were going for there? Wow, jeez.
Podcast. That was just not funny. My 5 favorite restaurants. Thanks for
asking.
asking.
Why don't you... Matt, do me a favor. Tell me about your 5 favorite office supply stores.
Office supply stores. Staples, that's a great place. Bureau en Gros.
The same thing, but sure.
No, it's not the same company.
Yeah, it is.
But no, it's not.
Okay. It's totally the same company.
Is it?
Yeah. It's
No.
now, if you go staplesca.ca, it's Bureau en Gros.
Oh, well, let's say it's not. Let's say it's not.
Oh, for the sake of this.
Yeah.
No, tell me your 5 favorite restaurants.
Okay. Taco Bell.
Is that number 1 or just one of the 5? Are you putting these in any order?
Just random order.
I'm gonna say I'm shocked Taco Bell's in that list.
What?
Because you just despise. You never were ever asked to go to
I hate
Taco.
tacos.
Here we go.
Can I say Krispy Kreme?
It's not a restaurant, but I understand. Sure,
so
it can be in there.
Yeah.
It'd be like you've done 1.5 restaurants now. Keep going.
1.5. Tim Hortons, I guess. That could do the...
Tim Hortons is one of your favorite restaurants?
No, but it's going to just fill up the second.
Oh, it's just kind of like a mercy thing to fill out your 0.5? Okay, sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
You know when you answer a question, but you don't know the answer, it's just to fill out the blank spot. That's pretty much it.
Oh, I see. Like
That's
you
why
fill in the circle like, it's one of these 4.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'd say Il Martini. That's Sunwa. I know it's closed down, but it still counts.
Sunwa?
Sunwa.
Ugh. Place was like Chinese trash.
Oh, it was the best,
People
man.
loved it, but it was like, ugh.
It was the best. Quantity
Did you ever
over
go to
quality.
Sunwa?
No. Did you ever go to Sunwa? No.
Are there any Chinese restaurants in where she's from?
No. They're too poor over there.
That's not nice. She's got a really big house. Yeah, now
her
you're
house
in big
is
trouble.
smaller than ours.
It's not a contest, Matt.
I don't know.
It's a nice big house.
Yeah.
Oh, this is how. Okay, I see. This is This is what your girlfriend has to put up with all the time. This is how you act all the time. Okay, I got it. Poor her.
Yeah, I feel bad sometimes.
I don't think you do.
No, I don't.
Keep going. You've named 3 restaurants.
I'd
3?
say 4.
4.
I'd say one more. What's one more?
Yeah, that'd be 5. That would make 5. Yes, I got it.
What's on the way to Mont Tremblant? Petit Pousset?
Yes.
That's a good restaurant.
That's a good one too.
Prix Saint Bruno.
That's close too. You picked 2 places that are closed down. Those don't count for
anything.
anything.
They will always live in my memories.
In your heart?
Yes. My first job and my first Chinese
that's what
place.
Petit Pousset in my list. I don't know what I would bump out, but
Dagwoods?
No, I could never bump
Harvey's?
out Dagwoods. Did I put Harvey's?
Yeah.
I kind of just threw it at the end. Yeah, so I'll put it.
Yeah, that's your Tim Horton of the list.
No, because Dagwoods is a full-fledged restaurant.
Okay. Well, yeah, okay. Anyways, what have you been doing for the last 3 weeks?
Buying a house and trying to sell a house. What have you been doing?
School and
you always do school.
Passing my driver's exam.
Oh, that's right. First try.
Yeah.
I guess that extra 50 you slipped the instructor really paid off.
Yeah. Extra 100 actually.
He's like 50 cents.
No, but yeah, I did that first try. I was very proud. And I can't wait to do the practice in which I will fail probably.
Practice or the practical?
Practical.
Because you're supposed to practice with me, but you're like, I don't want to drive, Dad.
You want to drive tomorrow in the morning?
Oh, we're going to have Precious Cargo. You'd have to ask her if she's all right with driving.
I've already done it.
I know, but I noticed she was like in the back seat, like looking around frantically, like, oh my God, where are my exits?
Hey.
How do I get out of here if this becomes a fire trap?
Come on, man. I'm not even that bad.
I never said you're bad. I'm just saying the vibe that you exude does not inspire confidence and knows that you are
that's the
transporting.
name of her first album.
The vibe or exude.
Just vibin'.
Vibin'.
Just
With that
vibin'.
Dash.
No,
And
just
dash.
No, just vibin'.
But is it vibing with no G? It's just a little.
Yeah, it's a little dash.
Not dash. What's it called?
Colon? Apostrophe? A little like up.
Apostrophe. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, apostrophe. Right?
Hey, you know what else have you been doing in this last 3 weeks?
No. I don't know. I've just been
So you've been going to school. Nothing has changed. Did anybody that you love have a?
Oh, you want to talk about that?
Huh?
You want to talk about that?
Did anybody that you love have a performance that maybe she killed?
Oh yeah, my girlfriend in her Aladdin show, right?
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
Was it good?
Yeah, it was
You
good.
saw all two.
Yeah.
Huh. I saw this. I saw the Swan
Second.
Song, the last performance.
I
It
saw
was it was very good.
Opening night and closing night.
It was very good.
Yeah.
Both Aladdin and Jasmine did excellent work. And what role did your girlfriend play?
Jasmine.
Oh, the lead character. Interesting. You're so coy about this, Matt. Just wow, you just finished that whole thing.
Yeah. Yeah, because it's not like the 1,000th time you ask me about it.
It's the first time I've asked you about it on the podcast.
True. I'll be
It's for the
honest.
listeners.
Yeah.
You ask me like every other day what my 5 favorite restaurants are, and I played along. Jeez.
Well, it's interesting, okay? God.
So it was last year high school, and she performed in Aladdin.
Yeah, it was very good. I liked
How
it.
long did she practice? How long? It was like 4 months, wasn't it? 3 months?
A long time. How much time?
She's calculating. She's doing math while doing her math homework.
Boop, 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 boop. What?
6 months.
Ooh,
6
6 months.
months.
Really? Wow.
Wow.
So from the beginning of the school year. Wow.
Well, that was impeccable English.
Mm-hmm.
Am I right?
I thought so. I did. I really thought so. As her Pfizer cheeks getting red. I don't understand.
I think she's nervous. Bring out a mic. No. Okay, now a more serious topic.
Yes.
What's the difference between a topic and a subject?
Oh, here we go. Mhm.
I wrote this down a long
For
time
what?
ago. What's the difference between a topic and a
They're
subject?
like the same thing. Why?
No, they're not.
Why aren't they?
Because
Subject is more like math is a subject. I think subjects are more in-depth studies of a topic.
like a country
topic.
can be a subject, but it can be a topic.
What? Could be a topic of conversation.
Oh.
Hey, why don't we talk about what's going on in Afghanistan?
No, but like a country can be a subject to another country, right?
What?
Never mind.
You mean like a hierarchy? Like
Yeah, like a colony can be
Oh.
a subject, but it can't be a topic.
Oh, so you're not even using the word subject in the same definition as topic, so they're not even the same.
yeah, you see, they're not the
You're
same.
using
Checkmate.
homonyms.
Okay, I got
a
it.
hominin.
I got it. I won. Now, all right. Here's a question: if there are infinite universes,
And there are.
yeah. Well, yeah. It was more like a statement.
No, you said if, but anyways.
Does that mean there's no fiction?
What do you mean?
There's infinite universes, so there can be there is no fiction.
I don't understand.
There's
So you're saying Star
There's-
Wars exists in a universe somewhere?
yeah.
No, I think that's stretching it a bit.
No.
Yeah, I don't think.
How?
I don't think that
Because
the
any
I don't thi-
possible anything is possible with infinite universes.
I disagree.
Well, are you sure?
Yeah,
There could be a
because-
reality where space travel like that is possible, and there has been a Clone Wars for 3 years, and some old guy says or execute Order
But
66.
what if there isn't?
But there surely is, because
No,
there's
what
infinite
you're saying is
realities.
there could be, but that means that also there.
But
couldn't
there
be.
is. But you don't have a chance to say that there isn't.
When you have a chance to say there is, that's what I'm saying. We're kind of at a
But
deadlock
the thing
here.
is, it's more possible that it's
If
there
I wrote a
because
story
there is
today-
infinite universes.
If I wrote a story today that humans were just an arm,
What?
if I wrote a story today about a colony of arms, I doubt that there's any time in history that there were any alternate reality where humans would just be arms because there's no mouth, there's no nose,
Well,
there's no
if
waste
the
of
entire
substance.
arm was like built to
No,
sustain
just like this
life.
arm, just like this arm. My arm is alive.
The thing
Physically,
is,
what I'm saying is, you're right. There'd be less fiction, but there is some fiction that is, as far as we know it, with the elements that exist, something just could never happen.
but the thing is, elements could exist in another universe.
Technically, no,
Technically, yes.
because the universes are basically copies of one another.
I know, but like,
So
it's
you're still
cop-
based in the same basic carbon, and I mean, you know what I mean.
Alright, yeah.
I mean, if you want to go so far as to say there's infinite universes and infinite elements, then yeah, anything's possible. But that kind of defeats the purpose of the discussion.
Yeah, okay, yeah, I get it.
That's what I'm saying. There's got to be some tethering to certain realities.
Okay.
But you're right. Yeah, maybe human race in another reality breathes nitrogen only. Sure,
Could
can
be.
still live here. It could live on another planet where it's nitrogen rich and no oxygen. But maybe maybe it still needs to eat tomatoes, and tomatoes can't be grown there because there's no oxygen. I mean carbon dioxide. I mean, you're right. The possibilities are nearly endless, limitless.
Yes. Another question about like the not universe, but like galaxy, like space.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think, in StarCraft, there's like the Protoss. Do you think there's a more advanced alien society out there?
Yeah, probably.
Probably.
More than likely, yes. With the number of planets and the number of galaxies there are in the universe, there's a very, very, very good chance that there are more advanced species than us in the universe.
But don't you think...
I think it's a little hypocritical and a little godlike to assume that we're the pinnacle of evolution. Not that you're saying that. I'm just saying there are some people who are like, the Earth's flat. We're the smartest things in the universe. It's a bit of a stretch.
But yeah, but do you think they found us? And like how there's an island like off the coast of India with like tribal people who like haven't invented like not the stick, but like haven't invented like tools. Like they're really like tribal.
Mm-hmm. Primitive.
Yeah, and we're not allowed to go near it. Like the Indian government does not want us to go near the island because they want to see what happens.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think the aliens, and more advanced aliens, if they are those,
What
are
you're
doing
describing
that with us?
What you're describing is really what a lot of people consider to be God.
What? No, I'm not saying there's a God.
No, but a lot of religions believe in a God, and it's something that came down from space, right? If you look at the Christian religion, there was a bright star, and all of a sudden angels appeared, and they granted all these things to this one child.
Adam and Eve?
No, Jesus.
What? Oh, Jesus. Yeah.
Remember, they followed the bright star because Jesus was being born.
Oh,
There was a song by
Supergrass.
No, not Supergrass.
Jesus came.
Jesus came from outer space, and he left in a broken down car.
Yeah.
No, there's a song by DeBerg. What's his name? Something DeBerg. Chris DeBerg. And he talks about the spaceman came, and it's a beautiful song. I'll let you listen to it one day. And the idea is that our whole religion is based on the fact that an alien came, visited, bestowed something on somebody, and then left. And then, as you said, kind of are watching us like, let's see how they do.
Oh.
But I was watching a video today. This is in the same vein. 65 million years ago, the principal theory of why the dinosaurs were made extinct was a giant 10-mile wide or around diameter comet or meteorite hit the Earth, and it hit the Earth in the exact just one specific spot that had certain rock formations, and it was partially in the water, and it caused a nuclear winter, but meteorite winter, and killed off all the dinosaurs. And because it hit...
Are you saying it's a tactical attack by aliens?
No, not at all.
Are you saying we're
What I'm saying
aliens?
is... No, I'm not saying that.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I went off on a more of a tangent than you originally construed.
Oh, no, it's fine.
But
It's all point.
what they said was that because of what rocks and what compounds and elements were affected by this meteor strike was in direct relation to humans becoming humans. That if the rock had fallen in another continent, if it had fallen in the ocean, dinosaurs would probably still be ruling the world now, the earth now. Humans would never have been given the chance to evolve into humans because
the mammal.
Because the way the specific area where the meteorite hit, it caused a domino effect that ended up with us being here, which I thought was kind of cool, which kind of goes against the whole religion thing we were bringing up earlier. Because, apparently some god created us.
Yeah. Were you ever religious?
Yes.
Like, you went to church?
I wasn't
on
religious
Sundays?
past being a child, I guess. I mean, I had to go to Sunday school when I was a kid, and it was a United
Sunday
Church.
school or
Sunday school.
What's that?
It's like when you go to church, they take all the little kids and bring them in the basement, and they play games, and they learn stuff about Jesus instead of having to sit for an hour through the quote-unquote boring sermons of the preacher.
Oh, okay.
And then so I was technically a Protestant, and then when I married your mother, I converted to Catholicism, but I really...
And you got shunned by your family?
No, not at all. But it was funny because I was like, yeah, sure, I will do it. She's like, you will? I'm like, yeah, but I'm like, I don't
Mom?
care. Yeah, I was like, I don't care. I had my fingers crossed behind my back. No, I find organized religions to be a little, a little out of whack here.
All right.
I don't in any way disparage anybody who believes in a God and believes in religion, but that ain't for me.
Okay, Dad.
As Ricky
What are you doing?
Why is your alarm
Come
going
on,
off?
man.
We're in the middle of a podcast. Oh,
Come
we have to
on,
start
bro.
over. Come on.
All right, stop. No, what were you saying?
I totally forgot.
All right.
Old age.
All right, anyways.
It was going to be really good, too. Oh,
yeah, probably.
man.
Come on. Now bring out a mic. She's on the podcast now.
Oh, excuse me.
Anyways, do you want to hear about not my plan to make Quebec a great country?
Are you a separatist?
No, but yes, but no. If perhaps Quebec became independent, not by my hand, just in general, I would stage a communist coup and take control of Quebec.
How would you do that?
Just
You haven't thought that out. You just Oh, go ahead.
Just slowly bring up popularity in communism because there's a lot of students. The students in Montreal like to protest a lot. Give them guns. Checkmate.
So your whole criteria is to arm the student population and hope that they follow you.
They will because I'll,
they will. Okay.
Because-
I'm sorry.
no,
I
because
questioned
listen up,
your authority,
listen up.
sir.
Yeah, careful. You're gonna go up north.
Into
gulags.
Siberia.
The gulags, eh? But yeah, yes. Listen. Okay, when I'm in control, I would separate the country of Quebec into different areas of industry. I would keep Montreal and like that area and the island of Montreal turn into like
A penal colony?
what?
A
No,
penal
not a
colony?
prison.
Oh, okay. I
Not
don't
like-
know where you're going with all this.
No,
so
but like
I'm listening with bated breath.
bated breath. Okay. I turn into like in offices and stuff like that. You know, like
Commercial?
yeah, commercial sector.
Like it mostly is.
Yeah.
Except you get rid of all the houses on
Yeah.
all the people who live there. Nobody lives there.
Nobody
you only
lives
drive
there,
into
only
work.
works there. Well, I'd split the island in half, make one side work and the other side live.
Play? Yeah.
Yeah. Now outside and more north will be like the industries, the factories and stuff like that, where they'll create all the things that the commercial island will sell to other places, right?
Other countries or other places within your new...
Both.
Okay.
And the southern coast,
Where we live?
yeah, where we live would become agriculture. a whole lot of agriculture to feed the people.
Mhm.
And with this,
Where does everybody live?
either close to the factories.
Oh wow, great. So
Well, not close, but like around.
asbestos and cancer, great. Yeah.
Well, no, but like not close.
So like
enough that-
Laval, North Shore,
Yeah.
Mashkush, that whole area.
Yeah,
That
pretty
would
much.
all be where the entire population of Quebec lives along there. There'd be a band.
No,
of,
no. Listen, man.
who's going to run the farms? They got to drive through Montreal to get to the farm.
You're cutting me off. People would be relocated in their parts. If you're agricultural, you'll you'll work. You'll live near the farms, the communal farms.
Mm-hmm.
If you work like in the commercial, you'd live on the island of Montreal.
Mm-hmm.
And if you worked at the factories, you'd work. You would live.
And why does it have to be a communist country?
It sounds better.
Better
The
than what?
Commune of Quebec,
Better than what?
the Empire of Quebec, like the.
But you'd still be a despot.
What?
You'd still be a despot. You'd be a dictator, ruling.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
And like the tip top north of Quebec would be like the gulags.
Uh huh. Oh, you've already got prison camps.
Yeah.
Picked out where you're gonna put the prisoners. Okay.
Well, only for like the worst people.
Does this not worry you at all? He has these types.
Oh, I
of...
haven't told her this yet.
Oh, okay.
This-
She's hearing it for the first time.
Yeah.
Why is she packing her things up and leaving? You can't get another one of those.
No, just water.
Yeah.
Please. Because I don't want her here to tell her to talk about all the atrocities I'll commit.
Right.
No.
So
With
would you block the borders off so people couldn't leave?
No.
Well, why wouldn't people leave if you were a despot?
Because people would get paid so much.
Where are you getting all this money from?
Taxes.
But so you're taxing the people to then pay them more.
Yeah. But then the
You
thing
don't
is.
see the
No, but the thing is, they think they get paid more, but I'm taking even more out of their paychecks.
and they can't do basic math.
No. No, okay.
I'm glad you've given this so much thought,
no,
son.
No, listen up. The people would get chosen at birth where they will go. So if they're... What's the big eye roll, huh? They'd be chosen where they go. If they're going into agricultural, they don't...
Would they have a
Would
they have a sorting hat?
brother? Yes. No, but they would be placed, like if they're going to go work in agriculture, they don't need as much studying as like the commerce.
Mm-hmm.
And like everything. So, hey, get off your phone. Listen to me.
I'm listening.
Listen to my manifesto. I'm just trying to fill up time, man. But yeah, that's pretty much my plan. And with this, the factories, I'd build like weapons and build up an army. And like the like Sparta, the city of Sparta, like the fittest people will go in the army.
Yeah. So how do you know they're fit? You're gonna figure it out from when you're.
Yeah, but what? Wait.
How do you figure out that they're the fittest?
Well, like if they're in good shape.
But so what age do you decide to take them and strip them from their families
I'd
and
say
make them
18.
18, and then you're going to train them?
No.
Brainwash them.
Look. I'd start a clone army.
Now you're cloning people. So there's no more people. It's just all a bunch of clones.
No, the armies is
all
clone.
the armies are clones.
Yeah, you know Star Wars? Yeah, I'll do that.
Yeah, I know Star Wars.
I'd make the perfect being to fight, but it'd stay not dependent, but loyal to the government.
You should write a book to get your ideas on paper. You know what you should call it?
What?
In French? Malut.
Malut? Why in French?
What's that mean?
My struggle?
Yeah.
Oh, my camp.
Oh, that was a good one.
That was good. I'm just talking. Man.
Yeah, because you sound like a crazy person. I don't like to tell you this because you don't tell someone who's crazy that they're crazy. But you're crazy, brah. You crazy. You cray. So
I talked about this to a guy in my French class.
was he like, yeah, your ideas are making a lot of sense. I was thinking it, then you said it.
I just started like, yeah, I'm Qommunist. I'm like, all right, let's go. You want to hear my ideas?
So let's back up 1 second.
Wait,
what makes you? I mean, I just need one clarification.
Wait. I'm not done.
We've seen communism.
Yeah. This is Mattism.
In
like
Sure.
Like Maoism,
Maoism,
Stalinism,
Mattism.
Trotskyism.
Mattism.
Yeah, Mattism.
Matt, not Abroism. You're going to use for your first name.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, I'm different.
So,
Yeah, what was your question?
I had so many questions. There have been many countries that have tried a dictatorship, socialist, or communist in much the same vein that you're explaining to me now, and all of them have failed. What makes you think that your communist society
National
would thrive?
unity. I would bring the
How? You're taxing the crap out of them.
The Quebecian people.
The Quebecians.
I gotta laugh.
Uh-huh.
The Quebecians.
You mean the Mattopians?
The Dystopians.
What would you rename your country?
The Commune of Quebec.
Why would you keep the name Quebec? It's yours.
Oh, it's nicer. And
Quebec is nicer than Matt? No.
No, but like keep the national unity. Like, yeah, we're Quebec. But wait, with this clone army, I'd threaten Canada to give me the maritime provinces.
Oh, so you're going to start taking over countries?
No. Peacefully occupy them.
Through a show of force?
Yeah. Being like, back off, and this is mine now.
Mm-hmm.
And extreme build-up tensions with the U.S. and Canada by nuclear threat.
Let me put this in a different direction to you now. He's smiling and stifling a laugh, so you know he's just he's not obviously serious about this, because otherwise I would be very worried.
My girlfriend's looking at me very worried. I think this is the last day she's gonna be on the podcast listening. This.
So you're a despot. Now let me ask you this: say you're Matthew right now, and in 10 years. A despot rises and does all the things you wanted him to do, but he sticks you
in the
on garbage detail because that's what he thinks that the type of work you would do.
Okay,
and you're getting paid $3 an hour. But
no, there'd be a minimum wage.
You're getting $3. No, you're getting paid $25 an hour, but you're being taxed 18 of that. But you don't realize. You're like, oh my god, I'm making $25. It's awesome, man.
Well, the thing is,
how would you feel? Living in Quebec, national pride, working as a garbage man until you turn 85, because that's new retirement age.
Well, no,
at $7 an hour. That. No, I'm saying this. But the thing is another despot. But like, this is Benjamin.
No, but
you piss Benjamin off, and he decides, I'm going to take over Quebec. It's going to be his own country.
No, but listen up.
You are going to be on garbage detail.
You didn't listen to me. I forgot to tell you that.
How could I not listen to you? But you forgot to tell me.
Yeah, I forgot to tell you a part of it. All right.
Okay.
That the housing is all the same. Like a communist communist block is everyone has the same house or building. Like
which is a shack?
No, it's like a building. It's like
we're losing tenements.
Yeah,
apartment buildings. Yeah. Like slums.
Yeah. But like it's like a
and this is helping your argument? I don't know.
No, but like it's so like but it's like
you're making life more miserable.
No, but it's a
national unity.
No, but it's like a nice apartment. Like it's not like an ugly little thing. It's like 4 rooms.
Each person gets 4 rooms.
Well, like
what if you have a family of 6?
Too bad.
Okay, so you're not
just send 2 of them to the army.
You're not promoting them to breed. They can't make it. They're not clones.
True.
You're not promoting them to breed.
Think about this,
right?
What? Yeah.
No, because if there's not enough room, tough luck.
Well, no. The thing is, if you're like in agriculture, you live on the farmlands, right?
But do you get a bigger house?
Well, people just live in big big buildings.
So if we live in a big building in a farm, and I'm doing agriculture, how do I get to my farm that happens to be 16 kilometers away because we all live in this big building?
Trains, man.
Oh, there are trains in your utopia, as we'll call it. A rail network.
Yes, and all the food is the same portion for everyone, but it's like the 5 basic food groups. Okay, there's everything you need is
5.
4? No, how many are they?
There's 3.
No, there's not 3.
It's a pyramid now. It's changed.
Oh, it's changed?
Yeah.
Oh, when I was younger, it was 5. It was like fish, meats.
That's all meats. It's all one group.
Oh boy. That's not looking. We'll build a wall. No. But yeah.
So let's go back to my example.
Wait.
Oh,
the
I didn't let you.
food-
I didn't
the
let you tell
food-
me something more.
The food is like hell.
Gruel.
No, it's basic. It's like what you need to survive. Not like the minimum, but like it's enough for you to like live well.
You're basically describing Hunger Games, except without the Hunger Game part. Each person. I don't know why she's gesticulating so.
She said that, but
Oh, she
Divergence,
said Hunger Games?
the movie Divergence, but it's
Oh,
like, Divergence is just a more boring Hunger Games.
So did everybody national unity? Did everybody look happy in the Hunger Games?
I don't remember.
You weren't looking.
Well, the
You're
thing
just
is-
like, cool, they're
No,
killing
the
each other.
thing is that the guy was just mean.
So you would be a nice dictator who feeds them
Yeah.
gruel.
No, not gruel. I
You
told
said
you.
basic, the
No, but
minimum
like-
requirements.
No, I said not the minimum.
Why are
I
you
said
yelling.
because
We're having a frank discussion here.
I'm done with this topic. All right.
So you heard it here first, ladies and gentlemen. If Matthew ever becomes commissar of Quebec,
get
ooh,
outta
that sounds
here.
good. Quebec commissar. You
Commissariat.
should move away as soon as you can because you'll be living in a 4-bedroom apartment, making $7 an hour.
You're
Man, you just
I'm
said,
gonna write a manifesto.
Yeah,
All right.
Mein Kampf.
Yeah. No, it's gonna be the.
By the way, I was very proud that you got that.
I'm like, oh.
You're like, my struggle. Oh, Mein Kampf. Did she get that one?
Did you get Mein Kampf?
Mein
guess
Kampf,
not.
for those who don't know, is a book that Hitler wrote.
In prison.
You knew that?
In prison,
In
right?
prison, yeah. To explain how he would fix Germany and you'd make it 1,000-year Reich. And how long did the Reich last?
Like 6.
6 full years.
No, more than 6. That was the length of the war.
The war, yeah, I guess.
It was like in
33 to 45. 12
like
whole years.
12 years. And that's pretty good, let's be honest.
I mean, what percentage of that is that? Let me just check something real quick here.
Of 1,000, that's like 1.2%. Look at this, Shazel. 1.2%.
0.012%.
Oh, what? That's not.
Anyways.
Okay, another topic. All right. So let's say you die, but they downloaded your consciousness into another body of you.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you talking about that Paul Rudd movie on Netflix?
Oh yeah. It's a TV show, but I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about, are you the same person as before? Are you still you?
If you believe in religion and a soul, you're not. But if you don't and you believe you're just a collection of atoms and molecules, then I guess you're the same person. It depends what you believe.
What do you think, ma'am? Shrug. All right.
No, she's doing sign language. Let me read it. Oh, yep. She agrees with me 100%.
And she agrees with my whole Quebec commune.
I am.
Yeah, you didn't see it earlier. I saw it.
Commissariat of Quebec.
Commissariat of Quebec. Yeah, that sounds better.
Yeah, it's got a good ring to it, huh?
Yeah.
The CQ.
You know what else is good? The Quebec Reich. Yeah, that's...
Fascist now. Wow, you're just...
No, fascists are crazy. Communism is the way to go.
You know, fascism would have worked if they hadn't have gone after the Jews, man.
Oh, gee, now you're walking a line. Me wouldn't
We
be...
made one mistake going after the Jews.
Oh my God, that. Well, all right.
Oh,
No.
I can tell this is going to be another good one.
All right, now, listen up.
I've been
If
listening this
Hitler-
entire time.
Wasn't so racist.
Are the
if he-
Jews a race or their religion?
Well, we didn't like blacks. Like he was
Jesse
like,
Owens?
like Aryan. No, what?
Jesse Owens?
No, but he like the Aryan race. You know, like if he wasn't like so Aryan,
You didn't like the Slavs?
Yeah.
Which are the Russians?
if he was just a better person in general, do you think German Reich would have worked? No.
That's what I'm saying. So if he wasn't... No, the German Reich couldn't have worked because he based his entire economy on a war footing, and that cannot...
No, but he still invades. But he just doesn't
But he's nice
do
about
war
it?
crimes.
He doesn't do war crimes,
Yeah.
but he just invades.
Yeah, he just
Isn't
invades.
that a crime on its own?
Is it?
I think it would be. If you're stepping on someone else's sovereign territory and taking it by force and murdering people, it is a war crime.
Hasn't the UK and France and like
Absolutely. I would
everyone
consider all
done
that
it?
war crimes, yeah, sure.
And Canada too?
No, Canada hasn't really ever invaded anybody.
We did burn down the White House. We did.
But that's because the Americans started it.
True. They get what they
Once
deserve.
again, yeah, we've
just
never been the aggressor. We've defended ourselves.
We've never
been the
lost a
aggressor.
war, Canada.
If you don't want to count Korea, sure.
What? No, we weren't. We just sent volunteers. We peacefully withdraw. No, withdrew. What time is it? 55. Oh,
You've been killing it with these weird
theories and ideas.
and these weren't even in your topics, which worries me all the more.
No, well, the thing is, I just wanted to ramble for a bit. I got like 20 minutes of that, right?
Wow, that's really a resounding, a stirring
You have any,
advertisement for this podcast. I was just rambling. Made them listen for 20 minutes. Nothing but garbage. Just great.
Just stuffing the...
Yeah, it's just garbage.
Pulling a Trump on them. Anyway, no, Sampa's gonna not gonna like that one. You have anything to say? Any
Topics?
yeah, for
Why
4
don't you
minutes?
tell me a funny story about the family, Matt, just to end this thing?
All right.
Which story do you want to hear that I might be able to tell, or that you want to tell?
Right. You remember that time where you made me read Mein Kampf? No, wait.
And the Communist Manifesto?
Yeah, in one night.
Yeah, I remember that. Do you think that's had any effect on your psyche or your...
Not at all. I feel fine.
If anything, I've given you more outlooks to consider.
Yeah.
And you're welcome. You're welcome.
Okay, you remember that?
It's a thankless job,
Remember
but you're
the first
welcome.
time I asked you if I could read the Communist Manifesto? And
Mhm.
you gave me the book, and on top you threw like a capitalist book.
Mm-hmm.
You're just like, took this too. I'm like, fine. And
Well-
at one point you were really worried that I'd turn out communist.
Which one you bought those Stalin dolls? That's when I was
They're
the
in
most...
there.
Yeah, I know. Did you ever tell me him about that?
No.
We went to a... I think we talked about this on the podcast, so she probably knows about it. But anyways, we went to a model expo where they sell models of trains and boats and planes, and somehow Matthew found models...
In automobiles?
Yeah. I'm glad you stopped drinking for that.
Yeah.
Thanks.
I was like,
And Matthew decided that he wanted to buy a set of Stalin's cabinet figurines.
yeah.
That was when I was like, have I just created a little mini Mussolini or...
Hey, Mussolini was incompetent. I'm a bit more competent.
You're...
I'm slightly better.
That's to be seen. That's to be seen.
Okay, yeah. We'll see how long the
Shalom.
Quebec commune. Is that a challenge, good sir?
Consider it thusly.
Just like you say that, and I turn out to be like,
Yeah. So the reason why I did that was because I wanted you to read both sides of the
I
argument.
didn't read the capitalist one.
No, you didn't.
Okay.
That once again proves my. I bought both of those books and I read both of those books around the same
Well,
time.
the thing is, I make fun. I'm like, yeah, I'm communist, but I'm not really communist. I know, like, it doesn't work.
You're just a dictator.
Yeah,
Oh.
just a huge fascist.
Oh, now you're fascist.
Yeah.
Because there's a bunch of different
No,
types of
I'm
dictators.
imperialist. Yeah.
Oh, that's not a dictator. That's a king or an emperor.
Yeah, I'm a king.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah,
that's the ticket.
yeah,
King Matt.
Yeah, King Matt of Scotland.
Oh, now you're Scotland. Huh?
Yep.
I see.
Gotta give their independence.
Are you looking forward to the reunion?
Okay, wait.
Oh,
Before
no,
going
what-
to that.
Yeah.
Here's one last thing I do as the Quebec commune.
Oh, because we're back to that. Here I
Commissariat.
thought that we'd somehow gotten back away from that, but no, you've
No,
dragged
no,
me
no.
back
All
kicking
right.
and streaming.
So, you know,
screaming
like
to
a
this
lot of
topic.
countries won their independence, like Scotland, Catalonia, etc.
What's that third one? Eschedera? Is that like near
others,
the seashells?
Like others more.
Oh, and so on and so forth?
Yes, and how, yeah. So I had put little communist insurgents in those regions by accident. Like I didn't.
Like Fidel and Che Guevara tried to do after the Bolivia and South Africa.
No, because I do it by accident. Like, oh, oops, I dropped a
By
million
accident.
clones in Scotland. Oopsies.
Y-
Oh, and
so you would take over a country.
No. I give them their independent
by
independence.
Who's independence?
Scotland.
So you don't expect
And-
anything in return for investing 1 million troops?
Their livestock.
Their livestock,
Yes.
like their cattle.
Their sustenance.
So you
I
say, here's
turn-
your independence. Now starve to death.
Yes.
You'd be a great leader, man. You'd be a great leader. I would never follow you,
Oh, then
but
you go to.
I'd cry the day they hung you by your neck over the town
They
square.
never do that. I'd have
and
so,
cut off your hands and feet because
and I had
that's just what they thought was the right thing to do.
I would have such a big clone army. Like
And then topple that pure gold
no.
45-foot tall statue that you had built and put in the center of Place
Montreal.
Ville-Marie in Montreal.
No, in the middle of Saint Bruno. No, and you know one thing I do. You know one thing I do. I'd burn Chambly to the ground.
Huh? You'd razz the city to the ground?
Yeah, I'd raise Chambly to the ground.
Why?
I don't like Chambly. And it's just from Canada. It's fine.
Oh, would you evacuate the people first?
That's
Wow.
against the
So
entire
you're-
premise.
Okay, this has reached a whole new low, so you're now talking about genocide at this point.
No. I'm just saying accidental. Like, oops, someone.
I would sleep
Lit
with
the
one eye
church-
open tonight, Myriam.
Oops, somebody lit
Sleep
the
with
church
one
on
eye-
fire. Oopsie. Oh no. All the doors are locked by the outside. Oh no, what's
Now
happening?
you're just talking about The Patriot.
What?
The movie The Patriot. They did that. Mel Gibson movie. The British did that, but they never really
Oh.
did it, but they decided to make it up for the movie.
Oh.
That's a fact. You can look that up. There was never such an atrocity performed by the British on the Americans.
Well, I can.
Not to that level. Women and children and old people and put them in a church and say, we're going to pray and then lock the doors and burn it down. That never happened.
Wow. Okay, I didn't actually mean like the church. I was just like.
Oh, but so you don't.
No, but I didn't. I don't know. The Patriots did that. You know what? I won't do that. I'll stop there.
You know what? You stopped about 3 minutes further than you should have stopped. So, just to wrap up today's podcast, it was a dark one.
No, can we talk
It
about
was
something else
definitely a
before
dark
the end,
one.
please?
I
don't wanna end
Matthew
this.
is apparently a
Let's talk
wannabe
about
dictator.
how bad hockey is.
And what?
Oh no.
And why don't you just divide our group even more? Well, he could talk about taking over Quebec, but he can't talk bad about hockey, eh?
This was all a joke. I'm not really a dictator.
Oh, you're a dictator.
Um,
I mean, we can all take that with a grain of salt. It's hilarious to make fun of genocide. You know what? Well, next podcast we'll start off by talking about the Armenian genocide and laugh at their predicament.
No, that never happened.
Right, exactly. Whew, this might be the last podcast. Matthew, I think he might have been posturing a bit for his lady friend who's
Posturing. What does that mean?
in attendance at this. I don't know. I found
You
it a
don't know
little
what
more.
posturing means?
No. I mean, I don't know.
What does posturing mean?
It means you're acting like a little more than you normally act because someone's here.
Well, I don't want
Watching
to
you.
bore her.
I think we're well past the board stage. So, what is the last topic to just bring this out of the
are
depths
you
of
excited
despair?
for the camp reunion?
Wow. That just, it just made everything better.
Yeah.
Yes, I am. Are you?
You know what I'm really excited for?
What's that?
My manifesto. Coming out this June. No.
You,
yeah, but yeah,
hold on.
No,
I don't want to assuage anybody's fear. Matthew would never take the time to write a manifesto.
Yeah, that's exactly.
This is what Matthew does. I'll give you an example from
What?
an example from last week. Hey, Dad, was it Blur or Gorillaz? Oh, Gorillaz has a concert. It's an audio, and we can strip it and make individual songs of it. It's the entire concert. Can you do that? I said, no.
I was at work.
I said, no, you can do that. But I'm at work. I said, yeah, but you're not working. You're not at school on Monday or Tuesday. He's like, oh, yeah. So how's that going, Matt?
I have no.
You had 2 full days.
I don't know how to edit it.
Yeah.
I don't know what to use.
Guess how I learned to do it? I just did it. I just tried it.
But I don't know how to what.
Neither did
software
I.
to use.
I didn't go to any class or what I do.
Well, neither did I. But I don't know what software to use.
So the reunion.
Yeah, and it's gonna be fun. 5 hours of
Did
driving.
you search for software?
What? Yeah,
Yeah?
Vegas, but that costs money.
Just Vegas. We have Vegas.
You have Vegas?
Yeah.
cool.
And we have Mixcraft. That's what we're mixing this podcast
Oh, I
with.
could have edited in Mixcraft. We don't need the video. Dang it. I'll do that after. What time is it? 7:40? What time is it? Yeah, 7:40. Yeah, I could do this right now, actually.
Could you?
Yeah.
You think she's bored now? She's
Yeah.
gonna watch you try and muddle your way through
Yeah.
an editing
And she'll
software.
like it. I'm kidding. I'm sorry. She's like, oh, okay. She's like, Mom, come get me, please.
Well, Matt, I say you were on fire in this episode, but I don't know what to call what you've been. So
I think on fire, but like crashing and burning at the same time. You know.
the genocide, really, we could have done without that whole
Yeah.
part. But it's you were like wanting to
when I
burn an
said it, I'm
entire
like-
city down, and
Well, it's
and
not genocide.
let anybody
it's
escape.
accidental.
No, because you just said you don't want
Ignition
anybody.
of houses. And
Ignition?
Like,
You're starting houses up, drive them around.
yeah. Didn't I tell you? I'm turning every house into like cars.
Oh, that's
Now
part,
they
that's
can't
part of your
take me
manifesto.
serious. Anyways, yeah, now we're in 5. You want to wrap it up?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. You want to wrap it up, please? Come on. Okay. This has been Minnie and the Boomer. I've been the Minnie. Matt, hi.
And I've been the frightened, shell-shocked boomer.
Like every old person. Bye.
Bye.